one reversion that leads to a family of 9 being Muslim. This is the wonderful blessing that was bestowed on a native French family. It all started in a few years ago in a particularly difficult neighborhood named Lisieux, not far from the city of Lyon. It is well known that some neighborhoods in France have a high rate of unemployment and poverty, and at that time, Lisieux was no exception. And in a place where a lot of youth took the wrong path, sometimes ending up in prison, a 22-year-old young man was saved from that trajectory by the blessing of Islam. Farid, formerly known as Kevin, was friends with some of the Muslims of Lisieux, and this is how he accepted Islam.
Donc en fait, je me suis converti à l'âge de 22 ans.
With maturity, Farid is well aware of how Islam saved him from the wrong path, a path that many of his peers took. Farid's wife, however, did not accept Islam right away. Inez, previously known as Christine, remained a non-Muslim when Farid was rigorously practicing the deen. But as one of her sons became sick, inspired by the serenity and submission of her husband in the crisis they were going through together, with the permission of Allah, her eyes opened to the truth. From then, the blessed couple took the favor Allah bestowed upon them, both with seriousness and with a great sense of responsibility. Inez, who refused to give up her hijab for work, even quit her job as a nurse and started working from home while raising her 7 children on the path of the righteous. At a very young age, the children are already taking Quran and Arabic lessons with their mother, who truly wants to raise them on the religion of truth. And the children, in line with their fitrah, seem to find great joy in such teachings and are following them with passion.
Tiens, on va mettre la Fatiha.
C'est ça la Fatiha?
Non.
قاف كاف لام ميم نون
أول.
حروف الهجاء المفردة.
And despite the particularly austere climate encountered by French Muslims, Inez proudly shares her expectations for her and Farid's children's and explains why it is important for them to learn Arabic at such a young age.
Peut-être qu'ils iront vivre dans un pays, ils iront étudier en Égypte ou en Arabie Saoudite et puis je pense voilà, c'est important de connaître la langue de notre religion.
But as we all know, knowledge without practice is void of any meaning. This is why Farid and Inez insist on sharing with their children, all of them, the sweetness of salah and gather them at the time of prayer to perform the most important act of worship for Muslims. And even the little ones, before even knowing how to talk, are touched by the sweetness of worship, a clear example and radiant truth of the fitrah all humans are born upon. Farid, of course, is more than proud to see all of his children so pious and happy to follow their deen.
On est très très fiers, ça c'est sûr, c'est ce qu'on voudrait pour nos enfants. Parce que nous on n'est pas nés là-dedans, que voilà, ils sont tout petits, ils baignent dedans, donc on voudrait qu'ils aient plus de facilité à apprendre à cet âge-là, je pense.
This family is a clear representation of the Western masses who are adopting Islam every single day and putting behind them what they once were to proudly practice Islam despite all the animosity towards it. A successful family and a source of hope and courage in these trying times.